Hi everyone, my name is Emily and I'm a youth services librarian at the Rock Island Public Library. And for this Manga Monday, our title this month is What Did You Eat Yesterday? And this series has been around for a while. It started a number of years ago. And the way the book starts is with this question. And it's important to the main character. His name is Shirokake, and he is a lawyer. Now, think about Shiro. He is somebody who loves to cook. He loves to make different meals at home. And because of when this series started, it's been enough years now since it began. At the time that this started, so 2007. Basically, some things have changed in the world of this book. Because this is sort of a realistic fiction manga about Shiro and his boyfriend, Kenji Ibuki. And the whole idea with Shiro is he is not out at work because he is a lawyer. And 2007, I mean, this was a time in Japan where, it still really wasn't understood necessarily or widely accepted that, hey, there are many queer people in the world, and I mean just in the last 20 years, as in the United States, big strides have been made. And so as this series goes on, it's kind of taking place in real time. And so as the series progresses and years pass, eventually these two decide, all right, let's maybe talk about formally becoming partners, because they're sort of like the equivalent of a civil union, things like that. I mean, there's still, I think, marriage equality in Japan just recently. There have been improvements. But at the start here, I mean, Shiro, he understands that, well, this could change how people see me in a professional setting, and I'm not ready for that. So these two, Shiro and Kenji, I mean, they live in Tokyo. And so the two of them, they just enjoy their lives together. I will say there are a lot of moments where it becomes clear that, people are starting to understand better. Again, this is from my perspective. When I was a young person, there was really kind of a lack of knowledge about queer people. And that's certainly the case. At one point when Shiro finally takes Kenji home to meet his parents, there's this sort of confusion on their part. They understand, our son is gay, but they automatically think, so does he wear dresses at home? And Kenji's like, no, he doesn't. That's not what this is. We care about each other, and we share a home, and we share meals, and we are who we are at work and at home. And it's sort of this I guess learning experience for a lot of folks. And so at one point, Shiro obviously has to go shopping for food, gotta get groceries for whatever he wants to cook. At one point, I think it's maybe, I don't know if it's in this first volume, but what happens is he becomes friends with this woman who, the whole sort of, approach that their friendship comes from a place of, I can't eat all of this. There's only one other person at home. Let's split this. And so they start, this friendship begins with the understanding that, yeah, here we go. Would you like to split a watermelon with me? And it's yes, I would. That would be great. And so the two of them, Shiro, when he ends up, this woman invites him over, let's have some tea. And he's like, come to think of it, this is very awkward. Why am I here? As a hairdresser, I mean, Kenji is out. He is openly gay. And his friends at work know this about him. His family knows, although he is estranged from his family. Now with Shiro, I mean, as the series goes on, I think I've read the first 7 of these, it becomes clear that, for many people, it feels like my relationship with my family, it really hinges on me just not being open about who I am. I mean, Shiro, he's a lawyer, his parents are very proud of him because he's successful in his career, but he has no plans to get married and have kids. But in finally inviting Kenji to come home with him for the holidays, it's this moment where you can see the characters, they've grown just in the first few volumes in that way. But again, as the series goes on, the main focus, I think for me, of each chapter, but you have the story, but you also have what Shiro is cooking. And so on the cover of each book, and like front and back cover, you will get what is being made, like what the different dishes are, and you have recipes in the book. So that is very fun. So if you like cooking, or you would like to learn more about Japanese cooking maybe, I would check this out. This is a series that I've really enjoyed, and again, if you enjoy realistic fiction, I would say, What Did You Eat Yesterday? This is definitely that. It's a very fun series. I think you have these sort of comedic, but also dramatic moments, and also sad moments, because again, these are two people who care about each other and just want to have a life together, and there are people in their lives who understand that, and there are others that don't. But through it all, these two share a lot of great meals, and I've definitely tried making a couple things from here, the simpler ones. But yeah, there's some great tips if you're just looking to up your home cooking game a little bit. You could do worse than kind of follow Shiro's lead in what he makes. So if you're interested, check these out. If they're not on the shelf, you can always put them on hold and request them, have them delivered to your library. And thank you for watching. I will see you again soon.